Welcome everyone to My Brain, My House. This is a physiology capsule. Today we're going to talk about autonomic nervous system, an overview. Starting first of all, the different types of the nervous system. To central nervous system, and we have peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system The central nervous system, it is the system or the part of the system that found inside the body, which are brain and spinal cord. Where peripheral nervous system, the parts found outside the body, cranial nerves and spinal nerves. And we have autonomic nervous system, somatic nervous system as a functional part of the peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system again divided into autonomic nervous system and somatic nervous system. These are functional divisions. This table represents the difference between the autonomic nervous system and somatic nervous system. First of all, autonomic nervous system is involuntary, while somatic is voluntary. In terms of origin, autonomic anterior horn cell, somatic lateral horn cell. Effector organ, autonomic smooth muscle, cardiac muscle and glands, somatic skeletal muscle. Number of neuron, the autonomic got 2 neurons. The first 4 called preganglionic neuron, the second postganglionic neuron, and there is a ganglia between them, which is a relay station between the 2 neurons. While somatic nervous system has no ganglia, it has only one long neuron. The neurotransmitter in the autonomic, it has also acetylcholine and norepinephrine and epinephrine, while somatic it has only acetylcholine. Autonomic nervous system divides into sympathetic, which is fight or flight, the parasympathetic, rest and digest, and the third type is enteric nervous system, which is a specialized nervous system located in the GI tract. We're going to talk about and discuss the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. Before that, the structural unit of the nervous system is the neuron. Collection of soma cell bodies of the neuron in the central nervous system called nucleus. For example, nucleus ambiguous. The collection of soma cell bodies of the neuron in the peripheral nervous system called ganglia. For example, autonomic ganglia. This table is a summarized of general overview of the sympathetic nervous system. Again, don't forget that this table, there are exceptions for these rules. This is just a general an overview of the sympathetic nervous system, and there are some exceptions in each of the section. We're going to start with the origin. Lateral horn cell, the thoracolumbar in origin from T1 to T12, L2 to L2, or some textbooks say that to L3. Autonomic ganglia is either in paravertebral ganglia or perivertebral ganglia. We can call it chain ganglia, or we can call it collateral ganglia. And we have specialized or individual ganglia like adrenal medulla. Preganglionic nerve fibers are short, end in autonomic ganglia, cholinergic, which means release acetylcholine, and it has cholinergic receptors, N2 receptors. The postganglionic nerves, they are long, ends with the effector organ that targets adrenergic fibers, which means release a norepinephrine, and adrenoreceptors, which are alpha 1, alpha 2, beta 1, beta 2, and beta 3. While the parasympathetic nervous system, the origin of the cell body, it's a craniosacral in origin. The cranial nerves, uh, as a shortcut, 1937, cranial nerve number 3, number 7, number 9, and number 10. And sacral spinal cord, 2, 3, 4. Autonomic ganglia is near the effector organ and embedded with the effector organ. The preganglionic nerve fibers are long, end in autonomic ganglia, cholinergic, means release acetylcholine, cholinergic nicotinic into receptors. The postganglionic nerve fiber, they are short, ends with the effector organ, cholinergic, release acetylcholine, and we have cholinergic muscarinic receptors M1, M2, M3, M4, and M5. Moving on to this beautiful illustrated mind map explaining the different types of the autonomic nervous system, which are the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. We're going to zoom in and see each one of these information alone, individually. Okay? Right. We're going to start with the sympathetic, the fight and flight response. Okay, we have the preganglionic fiber as we see here, and we have the postganglionic fiber as we see here. The preganglionic fibers are short, starting from the left here, are short. Sorry. The autonomic ganglia located near the spinal cord, which ends in the ganglia. They are cholinergic, it means release acetylcholine, cholinergic nicotinic receptors. It synapse with what? Okay, you can see here it synapse with the sympathetic chain, which are paravertebral ganglia or perivertebral ganglia, collateral ganglia, specialized collateral ganglia, or adrenal specialized sympathetic ganglia. The collateral ganglia divide, we have three types, which are celiac ganglia, superior mesenteric ganglia, and inferior mesenteric ganglia. Okay? Okay. While the postganglionic fiber are long, ends with the effector organ, adrenergic, except, as I said, there are few exceptions, except in the thermoregulatory sweat glands where there are cholinergic fibers. Adrenal receptors alpha 1, alpha 2, beta 1, beta 2, and beta 3, and we have cholinergic muscarinic receptors, which are specified or specialized in thermoregulatory sweat gland. Moving on to the parasympathetic nervous system, we're going to start with the preganglionic fibers. They are, as we see here, long because the autonomic ganglia located near or in the effector organ ends in autonomic ganglia. Cholinergic, it means release acetylcholine. Cholinergic nicotinic receptors originate in craniosacral in origin. There, in the sympathetic, thoracolumbar in origin. We're going to talk about the originating craniosacral, which are sacral spinal cord from S2 to S4, and the cranial nerves 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10, which are, as I mentioned here, oculomotor nerve, gingivo-vestibular nucleus, ciliary ganglia, facial nerve. We have two facial nerve, two nucleus in the facial nerve, superior salivatory nucleus, sphenopalatine ganglia, facial superior salivary nucleus, submandibular ganglia. We have also glossopharyngeal nerve, inferior salivary nucleus, otic ganglia. We have vagus nucleus ambiguous ganglia, cells clustered with the wall of the visceral organs, and we have also vagal nervous dorsal motor vagal nucleus ganglia, cells clustered with the walls of the visceral organ. If you like this video, please give the likes button and subscribe for more video, and see you for the next time.